What is good, everyone? Gamer Critic back with another Why I'm Buying, and today we are talking about Stellar Blade. So Stellar Blade is an upcoming action-adventure releasing on PlayStation 5, being released by the studio Shift Up, and releasing this month on April 26. So before I go any further, I really want to talk about the controversy about this game. I feel like I can't talk about Stellar Blade without talking about this controversy. So unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Stellar Blade and the devs at Shift Up managed to piss off a whole lot of people because of Eve's design. You know, the revealing outfits, the focus on her feminine features, and honestly, it is the lead dev's response to all this that actually won me over into buying the game. I'm buying this game for the sole reason to support the devs and stick it to all the backlash out there, because I'm not gonna lie, I find it all monumentally stupid. Now, with that said, I do think Stellar Blade offers a lot of other things to be excited about. Genuinely, like, I played the demo, I really liked the demo, and I think there is some stuff to genuinely look forward to in Stellar Blade. Like, for example, the combat is much more different than I originally expected. The game has gained a lot of comparisons to like Nier and Bayonetta, but it's really more different than I think anyone expected. This is really a Souls-like game where parrying and dodging is paramount. Now, admittedly, I have played much harder Souls-like games than Stellar Blade, but from what I played, that doesn't mean Stellar Blade is messing around. Stellar Blade demands exact timing to successfully pull off these parries. But parrying isn't just recommended, it is essential, because once you pull off enough successful parries, you'll be able to stagger your enemy, leaving them vulnerable for a very powerful counterattack. It's that very typical high-risk, high-reward strategy that is found in several Souls-like games, and for the most part, it's done pretty well here in Stellar Blade. I mean, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I haven't been getting a little tired of the Souls-like formula, but from what I played in the demo, it does do what it set out to do very well. It's not gonna break any new ground or anything, but the Souls-like elements here, from what I've played and from what I've seen, seem legit. And it has an added bonus that this game is going to work with the haptic feedback of the DualSense controller. It's going to enhance the feeling of sword strikes, simulate the strain of blocking a powerful attack, and it's really going to help with giving the game a more visceral combat experience. Now, there's other stuff to do in Stellar Blade 2. It's not just purely combat. You can explore a semi-open world with interconnected environments that can venture off the beaten path to discover secrets and challenges, including side quests that can offer opportunities to learn more about the world and its inhabitants. So yes, combat is the main focus, but there does seem to be a few other things going on in Stellar Blade. Now, whether that stuff actually lands the mark, we have to wait and see, but I definitely find it interesting, to say the least. Now, if I'm being honest, the thing that has my attention probably the least is the actual main narrative itself, but we'll see. I mean, the synopsis of this game's story is legitimately very interesting. The story is set in a dystopian future where humanity has been forced to abandon Earth due to a mysterious alien force known as the Natiba. You play as Eve, a member of a special force tasked with returning to Earth, and with the help of a few friends, will not only attempt to reclaim it, but also along the way discover her own humanity. But this is kind of where Stellar Blade has some comparisons to Nier. Similar to 2B, as Eve progresses, the story will unfold, and that will reveal a much more complex truth. But definitely the thing that interests me the most is sort of the branching points where the decisions throughout your game will influence the stories. Now, from what we know, it doesn't seem like it's going to be like massive drastic changes, but it does sound like the choices you make in Stellar Blade will definitely have an effect on the story's direction, and if that's true, I am almost certain it will play a part in the game's ending, including the fate of humanity. Like, will we be that great beacon of hope, or will we go down a darker path? I don't know, but I'm excited to see. So yeah, I genuinely think this game is going to offer some quality reasons to check it out, truly. But if I'm being honest with myself, I would not have been as excited for this game if not for the devs behind it and how they seem to be against everything Western devs seem to stand for. Now, outside of the fact that this main character is just simply very attractive, sorry, I'm a guy, I like women. If I see an attractive video game character, I'm gonna say that she's hot. But outside of the fact that the main character is really attractive, I just admire that these devs more than anything stood 2 feet down on all their claims, gave honest to God really valid reasons why we should have more characters like Eve, and by extension more games like Stellar Blade. There's a quote where the game's creator Hyung Jae Kim discusses his point of view on a game like this. He says, honestly, when I play a game, I would like to see someone who is better looking than myself. That's what I want. I don't want to see something normal, I want to see something more ideal. I think that is very important in a form of entertainment. This is, after all, entertainment targeted for adults. I want to say that again. Entertainment for adults. That's what Stellar Blade is. That's what the main audience for video games is. And that's why it boggles my mind why this is so talked about, and more importantly, why people are legitimately angry at a man who wanted to create a project that he is passionate about. He wants this to be viewed as just another really fun action game, because that's exactly what it is. And rather than fall into the conventional trappings of other games, it still manages to walk to the beat of its own drum, offering 30-some outfits in Stellar Blade for free, no microtransactions, and additional New Game Plus and more outfits coming with no additional cost, unless they do a collab with other studios. But that is still just a really refreshing change of pace, because at the end of the day, that's all they want Stellar Blade to be. An action game that just happens to have an attractive female character, cause, and believe it or not, this is crazy, okay? You can be conventionally attractive and still be badass. And the fact that some people in the West went as far as to insult not only the absolutely gorgeous model by saying that Eve's character is unrealistic, or certain news outlets saying that Stellar Blade's character was designed by a man who has never seen a real woman, is exactly why I hope this game does well. The game has stuff for me to look forward to for sure, but for these devs, for the success of this game, and to make it clear to everyone out there that these type of games are okay, I will happily be buying this game day one. And that's why I'm buying Stellar Blade. There's just one more thing I gotta add. There is nothing wrong with being attracted to an attractive character. Nothing wrong at all. Don't let anyone tell you differently. That's it. But thank you guys so much for watching. The next video will most likely be my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth review. We'll see. If you want to stay up to date on what I'm playing, then follow me on Instagram. That's @thegamercritic. Be good people, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, peace.